Alright everybody, this is J Mac, and this is a very exciting moment and non-exciting moment. This is my city being, quote-unquote, done. But, yeah, this is going to be more of an overview than an update. Not much has changed since the last time, which is why it's an overview, not an update. We're going to start over at the airport. You can see how large it is and how happy it is. And there's a separate video on this thing, and it's a pretty new one too. And you can see we have our overground tram system, which links the entire city except for that back area where you have that amusement park. Here is Old Town, the European old-style area, based on what I've seen around Europe. You have my schools, my hotel, that workplace, that, this magnificent site, which has a separate video, that cathedral and park, yeah. Then we have all the beautiful mock buildings from Old Town. Down there at the end are all sets. You have my train building, my music store, with the cool little treble clef. You have my library, lounge, and bar mock, which is the tall black building. The tiny ice cream parlor, which is wedged in there. Then this medieval style building, this Parisian building for food. The medieval building is a souvenir shop. Then you have my hardware store with the sign, and here's the flower shop. That's pretty much my Old Town area, which is one of my favorite parts of the city. Over here, we come into the big Palaka area. And down here is the amazing clock square, where you have this traditional style clock, which is in 24 hours, and I can make a separate video on that. You see this nice square, it's a nice gathering area. Then you can see my modular buildings, which are changed on the insides, and some of them have separate videos, or will get them. Here you have my year-round Christmas market. And over here is my dam, where you can get the hydroelectric power and some fresh water to put in the pipes under the city, so that way we have nice clean water. Coming around here we have the cinema, which is converted into a casino. You can see the nice pools on top. The government building, which is where it's all governed from. The auditorium, where you see plays, concerts, and movies. The People Center, which has its own video, this gray building here, with the golden little elements, which are nice, is a government building. Then you have the bank, the McDonald's, and on the other side you have a little repair shop, as well as this information place in the corner here. Over in the back you have that pizzeria next to, behind the toy store. Wedged between those buildings is that little restaurant with the green roof. Then the big red roofed building is the Greek restaurant. Then you have the post office, which is next to this big tan building, which is the school. It's nice pan over. On the other end, the blue building right near the school is a fast food restaurant, which has a nice little OJ bar next to it. And then you see some other mocks of mine, which all have videos independent. You have my medical place, my police station, and my fire station, which are all some nice mocks. Then you have this heavily changed Grand Emporium, the pet shop and hotel, the Parisian restaurant, cafe, and on the end the detective's office set. All wonderful. That is the Palaka area, which is the big area of my city. It has a tram stop over there. You can, following the tram, where you see that little division point where it goes to the airport, or back here to the modern area, or the other side of Palaka. The modern area is probably the densest part of the city. There's a lot of buildings back here. On the very end, in the gray with the black roof, we have the band hall mock. Next to it is the appliance factory where refrigerators and stoves and microwaves are made. You have this building that says shop, that's a grocery store, you can buy all your food. Then we have this interesting building which is a mall, and the black building with the big white framed windows is the thrift shop, and yeah, that's all. Then we have the town square set, which is unfortunately discontinued, and on the other side the more recent city square. Over here we have my glass factory mock, little house, my porch area on the very end, some more residential houses including Bikini Bottom, 2 of which are mocks. Down here we have some media buildings. The big red one and the building right next to it are for news and for radio. This building with the train controller on top is the car dealer. Sorry about the shakiness. And on the very end here with the nice glass tinted pieces is the water bottle factory. You can see this cardboard bridge which links the areas. That is my modern portion of the city. I like this big circle here. It's a nice open square. And this is my Coast Guard boat. Over here we have the amusement park, which is made of mostly Connects, which is a Lego knockoff brand. Down there you also have that thingy. And the train, which goes around it. Back here is a traditional sport from the area. It's called pea fighting. It's a special sport that the people of my city like to play. And that's its arena. You can see the flag. And that's pretty much my entire city. I really appreciate you watching this video. Thank you.